I'd like to introduce you to the newest BiggsFix. I'm calling this one the Dual Elevation. And as you can see, if I take out this stud, there are two sets of holes on each side. From this hole to the axle, that is the same spacing as my original BiggsFix, which works on almost every guitar that doesn't have a Vibramate. But many people have been asking about Les Pauls with Vibramates on them. The plate, the Vibramate plate, lifts the Bigsby just enough to where the original BiggsFix was just too much relief for it. But I've had a lot of people that would like to put a BiggsFix. Take a quick look here with the Vibramate on it. The string angle is still pretty steep going underneath the roller. So we're going to install this one on this guitar and take a look at the shallower break angle that results. The two holes, I've developed this special screw that'll fit inside where the axle comes out of the Bigsby there. But we'll utilize this set of holes, which is just about a 1.25 millimeter less distance than this hole. So we'll have the stud in there. And you can use this on any guitar really if you decide that you want to have just a little bit less relief, then you would use this set of holes. So all we're going to need for this installation will be a 5/64 Allen wrench, small screwdriver, straight blade for the for these screws, and a Phillips to get the Bigsby off of the saddles. So to start with, I'm going to assume that your strings are off and your spring is out. And on a Vibramate, you're going to have to remove it, or at least loosen it, and get it off of the Bigsby off of the Vibramate. If you look underneath, let me turn the camera a little bit, you'll find a little hole right here. So again, you'll need this little Allen wrench that'll fit in here and release a set screw that clamps down on this axle. But if you take this set screw, you should be able to probably just leave it in here so you don't lose it in your case or something. But you can take the Allen wrench and just push the axle out. Then this roller will just come right out. So now we'll just put the screws back in, because at this point, everything can be done with the Bigsby attached to the guitar. Just snug. Don't want to strip anything out. And keep in mind there are sealed bearings there to make it nice and quiet. And in this situation, you could probably put this in either way, but attractively, it's going to be better this way because this will be a little bit more hidden. If you turned it around, you'd see those, the unused portion sticking out a little bit. So we'll set that in there. We'll take one of our screws. And just snug. Okay, so there just might be a little bit more going on to this guitar than we had originally hoped, but I'm not typically a fan of roller bridges, but I think there might be a problem. If it sounds like this, then you do have a problem. Can you hear that? Tick, 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 tick. Well, when I put my finger on the bridge, you can really feel that the strings going over. Typically, I mean, it seems like they usually move over the bridge saddles a little better than that. So I'm going to do a little bit of work here. The first thing I'll do is the easiest thing is to try a little bit of the nut sauce underneath there. So we'll give the nut sauce a +1. I put a little bit underneath the strings at the saddles. Put some on the saddles, put the strings back on them. Right at the nut, of course. It's nut sauce. That's what it's kind of invented for. But the popping, so I've got it turned up so you'd hear it if it was there. That screeching and clicking is gone. Very soft touch now that the brake angle is reduced and the super squishy spring is added there. So it's just